Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. Today we have a red cloak, whatever that one does. It does 4 things, but I don't remember all of them. It gives us some health, gives us some crit chance, and some other things. As per usual, our starting relic for today is the Bladed Buckler, so destroying an enemy projectile grants signature charge energy. There we go, yeah, that was a difficult way to say that. We've got the fireballs as our, the bouncing blaze is our basic. We've got the frost feint dash. We've got the bolt claimer as our right click today. We've seen that one regularly over the last few runs, I feel like. And then we do also have the what is it called? Cascading ice, something like that, as our right click, or not as our right click, as our Q. And I'm not doing a good job on this first room so far against these enemies because our relic selection is a bit weird right now, and I am having some issues getting that to work. The rebounding icicle, that's what it was. See? Because hitting stuff with it is apparently not possible right now. Either way, let's see how much I can screw this one up, or if we're able to pull this one through until the end after all. Right now I am a bit skeptic. So what we can already see is this does have an okayish knockback at least, which could help us on rooms like these where there's pits to use. And obviously if I can use my right click in the correct way, that could be pretty useful. Here, that going, and there we go. So far, I mean, after the first room with the 3 archers, which caused me some headaches, looks like I've gotten a teensy bit better now, but obviously on the rooms that we've done so far, the pressure hasn't really been high. It's always been enemies that come at you once, or 1 or 2 at a time, or just stay ranged because they are ranged. And obviously I tend to struggle the most when things get hectic, and that has not been the case yet. So I don't think we really can call this one good yet. But let's see how it's going to continue. We do have some range, thanks to our basic Arcana at least. As we see, it covers at least a decent area of effect there. And we'll see how things are going to continue. Let's get this. Let's get the icicles. If we can get to our empowered Arcana quickly and regularly, and I should have just not wasted that. It gets much more usable, obviously, because it gets a lot wider. I used it here mostly for emphasis, not because we really needed it or anything. But yeah, also, as we've seen here now, if I can use my right click the right way, so actually get it to explode and cover multiple enemies, it becomes much more useful. Also, could my damage just be a teensy bit higher, please? So this is where it comes down to execution and staying active, and well, that sounds weird. Not sure how I'm supposed to say it. And staying careful, I guess, because we didn't get the kill as quickly as we wanted to against all these guys in the last room, but it just took a lot of me moving around, not getting hit by the archer, while we take out the other ones first, to not take damage there. And that's basically what I meant with just trying to say it with a few less words, which did not quite work out, but oh well. What can you do? We do have our, yep, unfortunately, this hitting the chest once or twice first before we got the enemies. I hope that was not gonna happen. Caused us to take some damage there, otherwise we would have already pushed them into the pit and not have taken damage, but ah well. Right now the game is giving us, actually, oh boy. You just please not do that. The game is giving us a sparking sprite, which is awesome. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, it's a sparking sprite, exactly. So we gain a bit more damage. The main issue right now is we are on the earth floor where lightning is weak. So right now, at least, we're gonna have to wait and see how that's going to continue. We would need air Arcana to gain extra damage here, and we don't have those. We might want to buy the upgraded frost feint. That could happen, obviously. But right now I'd like to see our Arcana shop first. I doubt that we're actually going to spend all of our gold there, and it seems likely that I will be able to get the frost feint, and I didn't actively check or look at the unupgraded or the not enhanced Arcana that were there. So there could still be other stuff like an agent in there that I didn't see, but I think I probably would have noticed that one if that had happened. Yeah, just stay away from them if need be, and in this case it felt needed. I was about to buy this, but it's not the Tea of Mercy that we had the last time. It's the Demi's Teapot, and I don't remember what it does. I am going to buy the Relic Rewards card since we get it right away, and then I am going to buy it. Increase the duration of buff Arcana, so that actually does nothing for us right now. Now we've got the question of, do I keep it or do we sell it right away again? Because we do have the Relic Vendor here, or the Relic Hunter, maybe we want to call him. So we do have the guy that we can sell relics to, and right now the relic just wouldn't give us anything, and we've got no guarantee that that's going to change, basically. Yeah, and I'm just moving around here, keeping ourselves safe, and now we've got it. Well, we've got the first, really? We've got the first phase of this room, but the second one, thanks to our rebounding icicles, they're a lot easier. There we go. I do feel like I am getting better, actually, overall, with everything I do. It's the little things from now on, but not taking as much stupid damage early on right now is making me happy, basically, and that's why I think I pointed it out. At least it feels a little bit like I am getting better here, so we're gonna have to wait and see if that is actually the case, but for now, no reason to assume otherwise. Yeah, I think we don't need any of those Arcana, but I am gonna take the Frost Feint. Ooh, we got very lucky with the placement there, or with the radius that we ended up hitting. Oh, okay, the guy down there is still alive. Really? Thank you, and there we've got our enhanced version. Let's pay attention to when he becomes attackable, or when he starts attacking again, though, and there we go. So we got hit once there, but we're still going to be able to heal most of that. And I think I am going to just sell the relic right away again. It's not really worth it. We could obviously pick up a buff Arcana that would change that, but for now I don't think so. Yeah, we already have a sprite. We can only have one sprite at a time. And I don't want the socks. And not only because I don't remember exactly what they do, but I think it's once again a combination between things. You know what? I should just look it up. I said I was going to do that, didn't I? So, socks? Spell Thief Socks. Increase movement speed every time an Arcana is used. Speed is increased for each Arcana on cooldown. Actually not horrible, but I think we don't need it necessarily. But it could be generally useful, since I like the increased movement speed. The Max Sphere was also pretty cool when we had it, so I might be in favor of getting that outside of it. Thundering Chain is something I'm interested in. The enhanced version is pretty good. It's got decent range, damage feels nice, so that could be something that could happen. You guys are not really what I want to see here. Let's see, can we get the rogues? Nope. Oh, not enough room to back off, unfortunately, so we got hit. That's a shame, but let's keep about these. All dead. Well, not quite yet. Now they are. See, I'm clairvoyant. I knew that was gonna happen, obviously. It's not like I made a hasty statement and I was trying to go back on it or anything. No, not at all. Fairly easy, especially since we killed a bunch of them from the sidelines. Let's go back over to here. I just didn't want to go back over in this direction, but we can still explore over here, which is working right now. We can get the icicles in, and oh boy. I thought we should have gotten hit there maybe by the shot from the archer. It didn't look like I was able to actually evade that, but maybe he shot just as I was dashing, and that caused us to not get hit there for some reason. Not sure though. All this going on. The Frost Feint I like a lot, as per usual. Doing a good job. And it's freezing some enemies from time to time, and that is good enough right now for us to be happy about it. Oh boy. I mean, nope. Guy in front of them. Better. But see, this feels pretty okay right now. Can we get this, though? That's the question. Probably not right now. With the Bolt Claymore, we might. And even with a better start, we possibly could. Really? Is the Demi's Teapot again? We're gonna buy the Surefire Rocket and leave it at that, I think. For now, the raffle ticket could be good. Isn't that the one that... No, the raffle ticket gives you a chance. There's two that I don't remember sometimes what exactly they do, or that I mix up. One's the raffle ticket, the other one's the fortune cookie. One of them, I believe, empowers a random arcana at the beginning of the floor, basically, so you get an enhanced version of your arcana if you don't have it already. The other one allows you to sometimes buy relics out of a shop without spending gold, so you get it free. At least, I think one of them does that, the other one does the other, but I don't remember which one it is, and we don't necessarily need either of those, so I'm not gonna go for that. But, you know what, once again, raffle ticket. That's a chance that an item purchased in the Chaos Trials will be free of charge. Exactly. So that is what it was. So the fortune cookie should be the one that empowers the arcana, I believe. If I'm not completely off base here, and we miss with everything, which is what we end up doing, but we got all the small stuff killed, so it's still fine. Either way, okay. This room. On the first floor, usually not the biggest issue ever. The enemies can't do that much yet. There's also no Lancers here this time that... Well, right now they wouldn't be able to jump already, I believe. Well, there's the Lancers. But yeah, they can't jump at us yet, so I'm a lot less scared of them, especially since I can keep them at range and still take damage, as we've now just figured out. But the game might be nice, isn't though, and does not reward my misplay with some healing here. So yay me, I guess. Ooh boy, really. Twice the fun. Let's jump over here, take down the small thing first, and the freezing is helping again. We missed, really. Sometimes it can just be so narrow, and then I'm always mad. But it's just me aiming badly, so every time we do that, it incentivizes me to be better at aiming, so ultimately we get a learning effect, I guess. But what do I know? Let's buy the Thundering Chain, and let's try to kill ourselves a Pinata again, possibly. Come on. Ah, there we go. Just needed the right timing there, basically. And we get the rock and roll. Okay, so we are basically set arcana-wise, more or less. There could be, obviously, changes here, but we've got a nice spread of elements that is gonna be useful for us. We've got a lot of long-range things, and as long as I don't screw up too much, this feels fairly good. If we can get the upgraded version on a right-click or replace it with something better, I wouldn't mind it. Arcana of matching elements increases resistance to the elements, requires 2 or more arcana of the same element. So we've got increased water and lightning right now. Well, lightning is mostly meaningless since there is no lightning enemies, basically. But outside of that, why not? Okay, we're at full HP. We get Atlas first. Second was Freya, I believe, so our lightning setup right now could be good there. We're gonna have to wait and see how good we're gonna be able to do there ultimately, though. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. We get all the damage in there. Okay, I backed off way too early there, but I didn't see over the visual effects that well. I was trying to... Oh boy. I was trying to make sure that we weren't going to get hit. That's what always happens to me against Zeal. And I don't really want to let that happen if we can avoid it. Okay, there's the big one. Let's get rid of this. And one more of those. Yeah, okay, now we need to go though. But we're gonna get him in just a moment, I believe. There we go. So we got hit once or twice because of the pillar attack caught us off guard there. I was just at a very bad position when that came up. But outside of it, ooh. Whirling Tornado makes me interested in this, though. I think we're gonna switch this around, though. It's a nice defensive choice, and it's the enhanced version. It does mean I do not gain the extra resistance against electricity, but once again, we do not care that much about that in this case. So, the Whirling Tornado, that's what it was called? Yeah, Whirling Tornado is just better for us right now, I feel like. Just let me walk into the dead end there, sure. Why not? Here, that out there, that out there. Whirlwind as well. See, now they can leap, and I become infinitely more scared of them. Let's hope that that's not going to screw us over too much. The Surefire Rocket is obviously a very strong pickup. It's going to allow us to empower our Arcana a lot more regularly than what we have been doing so far. Oh, just right click. That's what I was going to do there. Missed. Better. And we've got this one guy left here. HP wise, wait, where did that HP come from? How did I kill something back there? We don't need any Arcana, but how did this is weird. Let's not dwell on that though. But yeah, I'm confused. So I picked up the Relic Rewards card in the hopes that it's gonna allow us to have always gold left over in case we need to buy some health and things like that. But so far, our relic shops have not been the most interesting one to work with, to say the least, I guess. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see how that's gonna play out. If we're gonna gain something out of it, and the purchase was worth it to begin with, obviously, since the Relic Rewards card doesn't do anything on its own outside of making items cheaper, or relics cheaper to buy. And if I don't end up buying relics, what's the point of getting the item to begin with, I guess? Okay, I should have aimed it better. I was hoping they were gonna start moving already, but meh. Well, okay, that's an argument I could make after the point. I actually just walked into the room and panicked a bit and just pressed the Q and didn't aim it properly once again. So let's not kid ourselves. That was on me. It was not on the AI being slower to react than I anticipated. Well, which still would have been my error, I guess, but I would have liked to at least partly blame the game there, which I almost did, so no. Wow, really? Okay, that's on me as well. I just reacted very, very slowly there. Ooh, got lucky. See, now this is looking more like a standard Thalric episode, isn't it? Because I'm doing weird things and it's not quite working. Maybe I'm also giving myself too much credit here, and it's just a little bit weird. Okay, we could use the cookie box. I want the Captain's Ring. We do not need the special snowflake. I'm not against the Equestric Cap, actually. I do like it because it gets us to max speed a lot faster than everything else we can do, basically. And that's really still really helpful in some rooms, at least, I feel like. Get these guys. Frost, knockback, there we go. And I don't think we need to buy the takeout, the raspberry cookie box, because right now we are definitely, health-wise, we're looking okay. I'm not taking too much damage. There's enough health dropping on the floor already that there's just no need for me to buy it. And I don't really want to waste the gold on something there. And, oh, whoops. Whiffed on that one. Also, I have no reach on my right click, so why did I use it when I wasn't near the archer? Because I didn't remember, that's why. Okay, we're definitely gonna do this, though. So, now we could use at least some healing, but I'd rather buy some healing than the raspberry cookie box, I believe. But for now, we're just not gonna get healing to begin with, and just see if we can regenerate everything on our own. The special snowflake makes enemies explode sometimes into, and maybe freeze other enemies, I believe, if I remember correctly. Also, once again, pressed the right click at the wrong time there, which did nothing, but in this room, it obviously didn't really matter, I guess. But still, I want to point out the mistake. Still not sure about the Equestria cap. It's nice. We're on 2-1 though, and I think I'd rather... It's okay, but it's not good enough right now, overall. Yeah, let's fight stuff. What's going on? Out of the way. And we build up our signature really fast as well right now, don't we? We hit him at least, and that's it. Okay, cool. Get the Grimoire of Ruin, increase the damage of summon agency. That's the one I couldn't quite think of which one it was last time. We do not have an agent to summon though, so it's not really gonna help us here. Do I want to buy the healing? No. We're high enough that I don't feel pressure to buy the healing, and we've got, if need be, we can always buy it on this floor, or on this on this floor. Overall, let's see, missed. Didn't miss that one. Let's throw you out of there as well, and there we go. So that should be it for him. Yeah. I wasn't quite sure because it was ice damage and it was still the ice enemy, so resistances could have held him through, but from experience at least, usually they still end up dying there. Please. This, the lightning out there, get stunned, and Presto. What does that even mean? I'm not sure why I used Presto there. I don't even speak the language. But I think it might mean something okay. Or at least not bad. I'm confused either way. And this is the version now that spawns a bunch of enemies, but they're all stunned, so who freaking cares? And I misaimed it a little bit again, but it still caught most of them, so we're good. I should have aimed it a little bit further up, which we obviously didn't end up doing. And we are going to ignore him. Although, you know what? Let's make it just fun. It doesn't matter which one he takes. He takes the Bolt Claymore. Ooh, Rapid Fire Agent, please. I've got no clue which one it is. Apparently you can follow these, but I've got no clue which one it is. We've got the Explosive Charge. Charge to enemies, marking them with a timed explosive. It's okay, but I don't think we need that here. And we lost the Bolt Claymore, which I like still, but we're not using here anyway, so it's not like we're losing anything of worth except the cooldown. I'll right click because I yet again used that when nobody was near me. Could you just die, please? Thank you so much. I still think my movement is getting a lot better in the game, but right now it's looking a little bit shoddy from time to time. But overall, on today's run, I feel pretty good about my moving around the room and taking my time to kill enemies, because we can't kill them as quickly as I want them to die. Pretty much. We haven't gotten a single curse room today, and that could be part of it. The Water Pulse Agent could be good. I would be okay with switching against the R ability. Not sure if that's the way to go, but because we've got the Grimoire of Ruin as well, it might not be the worst. I'm gonna wait until we see our relic shop though to decide what we're gonna do. Also, there's some nice healing there, which I'm gonna use to just go a different route, because why wouldn't we? Okay, we've got this one room off to the right still. It actually is just run room, and it's our shop. Jewelry box would be good for healing, wouldn't it? So using an Arcana of a different element reduces the cooldown of the previously used Arcana, it's okay. And we've got at least a mix that could help there. Jewelry box is going to allow us to heal, ultimately. And I think we'll leave it at that, and I might end up getting the Water Pulse Agent, mostly for the increased damage. You know what? Yeah, sure, let's just do that right now. We've gotten all of our shops already, so might as well. The Water Pulse switch with this. Let me check. We also have Zeal last, which means water is going to be good against the fire stage. Which means we're going to leave the fire skill behind, since fire versus fire is not that useful. So if we could pick up a pop-up primer or Yuna storybook, as well now. That would be lovely. Oh boy. And I instantly take down damage. Weird. Yeah, double ice archers here is fairly annoying. If both of them go for the top-down attack, it's weird. But if it's just one, I think that's what happened there. It becomes a bit of an issue since you have to keep track of what's popping up below you, and then there's also just one targeting you directly and shooting at you, and that is, oh boy, real weird. And I'm just not doing a very good job at evading damage right now, so let's try to... Is switching that one Arcana really that big of a deal right now? In the grand scheme of things? Did it cause me that much trouble? I mean, the Pulse Agent feels pretty strong damage-wise, doesn't it? Because, I mean, it shoots slowly, but it's got a nice spread. It's a bit shotgun-like, basically. From what it feels like. We do have, or we should have enough gold after fighting the boss to buy health if we need to, though. Still, we're fighting Freya second, so I'm not sure it's gonna be needed to begin with. Oh, he's down there, but we do not care. We also missed, so that's a bit of a bummer. And there we go. Where are you? Miss with the right click for the 1 millionth time. He's over there. No, he wasn't. What? Weird. Thought he definitely was. Well, a good boss fight, though. And we get enough healing that I feel okay with not buying any health. And we're just going to move on to 2-2. We get 75 more HP right now. And against Freya, as long as I don't screw up, we're not going to end up getting hit anyway. So let's see how well I can perform today. We will throw in a lightning there, though. And then we can throw out the water agent as well while we do our thing. That's number 4 already? Or did I miscount? No, I miscounted, but luckily not in a fatal way today. See, I moved in close for my right click. Aren't you guys proud of me? Is that gonna hit? Eh. Possibly should have waited. See, I was happy about myself, and now I whiffed again with the right click. And we got hit there once, by the way. That's not good. Oh boy. This time around, I'd like to avoid getting hit. Thank you very much. And there we go. So she's toast. So we've only taken one hit, which is still one too many overall, but I think we're fine. So we get the Deferred Dynamo. Send out an electric orb that fires a continuous lightning stream at the first enemy it strikes. It's fast. Not sure if we want to use it, though. I think I'd rather have the Thundering Chain, but we're gonna keep going with this combo. Yeah. We'll take it with us, that's fine. Might become worth something at some point still, if we get lucky. Well, maybe not. Not sure why we would need to get lucky for that to make sense. It rather, if something goes horribly, horribly wrong, I might have use, or I might have need of it. Maybe? Oh, see, I saw that one coming in, but I was already in the shooting animation, so I didn't react fast enough to avoid the damage there, unfortunately. The Water Pulse Agent, by the way, at least from what I've gathered of the first 2 rooms we've used it now, is not just strictly a positive for us. Since it also pushes enemies away, it can lead to me having to fight enemies where I don't expect them to be, since they're getting pushed around all over the place, or I miss with my attacks since there's just enemies around, or enemies being pushed around. But I'm not sure. Wow, really? Yeah, I always have issues with my right click. Is just not something that's got some reach. It's so bad. I'm so bad at using my right click appropriately on this run. It's not working at all, and that's on me. But maybe I'll figure it out eventually. There we go. That's useful at least. And they're all dead. Ooh. Sure. We're slower, which is bad. But But outside of that, I think this could be fun. It's not something we need, it's more something I think would be fun to do. Might screw us a little bit, of course, right now, as we've seen. But let's think about this. Also, I think I'm just gonna do this, maybe. It might help. I hope it's not gonna confuse me too much. Now we've got the right click that I want to. I probably should have just switched that over a lot earlier. But we didn't have the skill there in the beginning anyways. Okay, down again and then in this direction. The slow movement speed is actually worrying me a teensy bit right now, since I don't like being slow, but outside of that, it could still be fun, because the activation speed is pretty nice. I mean, just look at this, for example. If I really want to spam our left click, for example, this would be the way to do it. Probably just gonna end in a dead end, but it's... Oh, wait. Actually not. Anything else? I can throw that one out as well. Ooh. And I did not hit the pit. We did not fall down. That was very, very close, though. But I'm happy we managed to survive it. Well, we would have survived anyways, but I would have just fallen down, I guess. We're all fine. We're all fine. Everything's at range. There's still one left, and now he's toast. Okay. Please, I need something to fight. We don't get anything. We do get what I was hoping for, though. We do get Yuna's storybook, which increases the duration. Yeah. So that's good. Sleepy Thunderstone could also be awesome. Yeah. We're gonna get that. If enemies are close enough right now, they will pay for it. They will get hit by it. Obviously, that costs us a lot of gold. The last thing is always our Arcana shop, so I'm not sure we really are lacking anything here that much. Still, we're full on relics now, and we've got one more shop that we can buy stuff on. I would like to be able to maybe sell a relic or two that we can't really make use of right now. But outside of that, I think we've got a pretty decent selection here. And the increased duration for the summoned agents seems reasonable. Yeah, there is a room here. Okay. Start with this. Oh, the rogue got stunned, but he teleported just as I was doing that, so we got pretty lucky. So he was... That's a weird overlap, actually. So he got hit and shocked, but he was already far enough into his own skill that he ended up teleporting and then getting shocked. That's cool. See, actually, this is something I'd love to get, since it makes this pass through enemies. Wouldn't that be useful for us? Do they still get knocked back? That's something I'm not 100% on right now, unfortunately. Would be important, though. To this. So actually, I'm thinking about it and looking at this right now. The Sleepy Thunderstone actually feels like a bit of a misbuy, since... Oh, whoops. I am staying very far away from enemies, so getting them into this radius is not as easy. But I mean, the boss fights are always a bit of a special circumstance, I guess. Okay, we can't buy the bouncing blaze. What was it called again? Our basic Arcana, the fireball bounce thingy, thingamabob. Let's check it again. The bouncing blaze. I was actually right, and then I psyched myself out and couldn't think of. And wasn't had that then. I assumed I just misnamed it because I always do that usually. I have trouble remembering the right name of things, and now I was looking at cooldowns of my Arcana and didn't see the guys jumping in and hitting me, so that's also a thing. But still, I've been buying a lot less health on today's run. I think I haven't bought a single piece of potion. A single piece of health is what I was trying to say, and then I decided to say potion after all. Sidewinder's Bench is okay, but I don't think so. Not like we need... And also right now I would need to drop something for it. So for example, the tracking suit we would be okay dropping. I might even be okay with dropping the spice rack, even though it was expensive to get it to begin with. And we possibly can just drop the Relic Rewards card, pretty much. So I will most likely end up buying something here. Nocturnal Sundial, maybe. Once again, which... It's been a bit. That's a chance that it kind of will not go on cooldown after use. Yeah. See, I should have remembered this one. Because it's pretty awesome, and I think that might be what we end up getting. Especially since we are we're built around using our Arcana a lot, basically. I'm not using my basic too much, and it allows us to build up our signature a lot faster if I stick with this. So getting the Nocturnal Sundial could be pretty useful overall. We also were too slow to make use of our signature Arcana there. At least the charged up version, that is, as per usual. But let's keep killing stuff without getting killed ourselves. That is how you win at this game, I've heard. Not sure if you guys can confirm and or deny said fact. Ooh. See, this is where I feel very, very happy about myself, because I actually... Using the Whirlwind there was not an accident for a change. I did that on purpose. I remembered at that snap moment that it destroys projectiles. So, that makes me so happy that I was able to use it, not only use it there, but successfully use it to negate the attacks of the opponents there. So that's just cool. And I was trying to point that out, because apparently I do actually am capable of learning here, contrary to my own normal beliefs on that specific subject. So, what do we have left to explore? We're still missing one vendor. Could be a pinata, could be a relic shop, no, not a relic shop, could be a cursed relic shop, could be our relic hunter, whatever we want to call him now. I've got no clue, but yeah, this is the range that we have with all of this. The claymore, not the claymore, the lightning, the Q, everything, plus our agent with the upgraded damage and duration is just... I like this run a lot. I wasn't too confident, and I think I've said that as well in the beginning of it necessarily, but I've come around on it quite a bit. And just the knockback out of this alone, as demonstrated there, is pretty useful. Okay, whoa. This room is a bit more difficult, and we're also healing because I was aware enough to pick up the jewelry box this time around, and we found it early enough that I felt it worth it to pick it up to begin with as well. But that's nice, and I mean that obviously contributes to my statement that we don't have to heal a whole lot, because we don't. See, this is where we could lose something interesting, but gain something else. Right now, I don't think we really... The crit chance would be awesome if we could get the placebos. But outside of that, I don't think it's really worth it. We could get a bit of healing, but the Arcana that we could lose out of it is just not okay. I don't think I wanna risk that. It's not gonna happen. I'd rather stay alive, thank you very much. And it's too random at this point. It's not predictable enough what we're gonna get. And because of that, there's just no real reason for me to end up risking that. All dead. Also toast. And now we go back and fight whatever we do. I love the Surefire Rocket pickup as well. I mean, we always see it proc so much. Yeah, there's more down here that we need to get as well. And it's just nice that we can use our signature Arcana completely empowered there on a very regular basis, since it does not wear off. It's just awesome. There are obviously better Arcana that we could use there, but for the build that we do have, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It locks enemies down, it keeps them from doing anything to begin with, and we are benefiting from that greatly. Okay, we've got a counter rogue again. He's right there. Oh, you're all trying to do weird things. That's not okay. Also, this time around, once again, pressing the E at a bad spot. Oh boy. See, I didn't see him, or I didn't realize they were going to split up fast enough, and now I completely misplayed this, because I'm very rarely in that position, where I make that mistake against him, basically, and then the rogues from the side just start attacking me. So, we're going to drop the Relic Rewards card. We're going to pick up the evening gloves, which is lovely because now this gets just faster and finished on their own. We are on 3-2 though, so that means I am gonna buy a healing potion. Also, I'm kind of tempted to just let this one go, even though I like it, and pick up the other one, but nah. Let's see about this again. I can drop the jewelry box now because it doesn't give us anything anymore. And instead we buy the Nocturnal Sundial. Yeah, okay. And now we go. Do we? Anything else we have left here? Yeah, we can't really buy anything anymore. I was considering switching over to the Wind Basic Arcana, which could have been good, but air is also weak against fire. While fire versus fire is at least neutral. We're at full HP right now. Let's see. We've got some water, water Arcana here. That's gonna help us, hopefully. Make it... What the... Okay, I'm too slow. And that against Zeal is just horrible. Holy crap. That's so bad. I need to remember that. Being slow against Zeal kinda sucks. So I'm gonna... 2, 3, 4... Nope, okay, we got saved there. Two, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we got her. Now, yeah, okay, we're fine. I took way too much damage there. Way too much damage. It took me a moment to adjust to how slow I was being against her. But, I mean, it's a big step up from a few episodes ago when I just could not deal with Zeal at all. Do we want the Flame Breath? I don't think we do. We're just gonna go. Yeah. That's gotta be fine. So, Sura next. We're gonna heal up to 365 against him. First phase should be okay, and the second phase, with me being as slow as I am, it could be a bit of a problem, but let's see how it's gonna play out, shall we? That's fine. Now we throw in this one. Gonna wait for these. All of these to be exact. And... there we go. Oh, nope. Oh, crap. I dashed one too many times. Luckily, right now, we can still afford the damage. Not too bad, but I should be very careful with how we proceed here. So that I don't take up too much damage. Okay, so first phase done. We will go up to 380 HP out of those healing orbs. And all I gotta do is not get hit by him. 2... Here, one more. Fire, and now comes the... Okay, he went for this, though. Let's see, is this gonna hit him? It actually is, okay. But I'm gonna still... try to have this. Oh, no. Okay, oh, wow, we broke out of it just quickly enough. We missed the window. That wasn't quite what we had planned, obviously. Let's keep going. And just... don't be greedy against him. Wow, it's always that one attack that does that now, doesn't it? We always get a lag with when he uses that one specific ice attack. That's weird. 3, 4, 5, and just get out there, please. Get out. I missed the window, unfortunately, so this isn't guaranteed yet, and I am doing the best that I can at dying right now. So we died. Oh god. Yep. Being so slow is a problem. I don't know quite where I failed there completely, why that caused me so much trouble now, but whoops, that wasn't quite what I had envisioned there, so... Ah, well, I can still screw up at the end there, apparently. Either way, outside of that, it was a good run. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, let's, yeah, do that again. I hope you guys are going to stick around. I don't know where I screwed up this outro. Either way, we're going to end this now. Bye!